My mother, at the age of 5, was taught to care for her siblings and make sacrifices for her family. She is independent, hardworking, and at times stubborn. She fears dogs but loves farm animals and hopes of one day being able to visit her home she left behind. I know all of this because of the stories that she continues to tell me and my sisters. Through those stories, I get to hear her life and memories. My sister and I sit in the couch and listen as my mother recalls her past. I can tell which memories are important to her by how often she tells them. A story which she has told me since little is when she first came to Canal. She had an image of the place that was called the Land of Opportunities, a place she didn't have to worry about food and basic necessities for her family. But as soon as she got here, she learned that it wasn't that easy. My mother lived in a place that didn't have grocery stores nearby, so feeding my sister, who at the time was a baby, was difficult. She was new to this place and she remembered everything, looking dull and colorless. My mother was desperate to find a store so she could feed my sister, who was weeping of hunger, and she went on a journey. She had to take transit for the first time and was scared since she didn't know which bus led to where. She did eventually find a place where they had baby food, but when it would run out, she had to go far again to find it. My mother's story was proof that she loved us without saying it, but she isn't the only one that has been through struggles with food. Many people in my community and others still suffer from food insecurity. Although where I live, there are more stores and restaurants than there were before, it doesn't mean that there isn't a problem more, because 1 in 5 Marin citizens still face food insecurity. I see and hear people that worry about food. Feeding their families, a basic necessity like food, is something many Marin citizens have to worry about. In the Canal, just 11% of stores offer accessible, healthy, and affordable food. Food insecurity is something that has always been present in my community, but I had never knew that there was a name for it. Accessibility to food is an issue in Marin, and I believe we will be able to fix it. Helping is something that can be done. There are many programs and services that are helping, like CalFresh, WIC, and local food banks. We can reduce the percentage if people can be aware of the problem that Marin is facing. Although it seems like a scary thing that will be impossible to fix, I still want to believe that food in the future won't have to be something people worry about. I still have hope that slowly we'll be able to repair and decrease the food insecurity. My mother is finally going to Guatemala this summer. The day she had dreamt of is finally happening 20 years later. But like her, I don't want to give up hope that we can fix the system.